Welcome, dear viewers, to Poetry Blows Your Blues Away. Nothing is constant in this world. Change is the only constant. Perspectives are changing. New trends replace the old. So, the age old tradition of using the rose as a metaphor of female beauty may sound cliche to some, and they may start proving other things to a rose. Tired of the rose metaphor, they may search for new metaphors. Addressing such theorists, Frost writes this poem, The Rose Family. Here goes the poem. The rose is a rose and was always a rose. But the theory goes that the apple is a rose, and the pear is, and so is the plum, I suppose. The deer only knows. What will next prove a rose? You, of course, are a rose, but were always a rose. This is the poem. Society called a beautiful woman a rose long, long ago, and it continued. Remember Robert Burns' line, "My love is like a red, red rose." Botanists reclassified an apple, a pear, a plum, and some other fruit plants as subfamilies of the rose family. This provoked Frost to write the poem. Frost is frustrated with the botanists and the theorists. He takes a dig at them. He pokes fun at them. Isn't it funny to imagine so many fruits becoming roses as a result of scientific experiments? Dear only knows, exclaims Frost. What will prove a rose next? Anything can be called a rose in the future. No matter what proves a rose next, you have been a rose to me, and you will remain a rose forever, he reassures his beloved. Let any number of roses, new roses, arrive into the world. You and you alone are a rose to me. Frost cheers his lady love. Thus, he brushes aside all the theorists and botanists. Whatever flowers, whatever fruit are included in the rose family, the quality, the worth of the flower rose is not lessened. The poet's affection for his lady love will not be affected or altered. So, Frost seems to say, to hell with you and your theories. You fools, construct and construe any number of new theories. It makes no difference to me. Frost stubbornly holds on to the old metaphor. He chooses not to call his lady love an apple, a pear, or a plum. If the rose metaphor suits him, no classifier can stop him from using it. Ultimately, it is I and my eye which decide who looks a rose to me. Because, as the saying goes, beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. Ultimately, it is Frost's love for her which makes her a rose to him. The single rhyme Frost employs, rose goes, so is nose too, enhances the effect of the poem. A mention must be made here about Shakespeare's quote. Shakespeare's Romeo says, "What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet." What Frost conveys struck me as just the opposite of what Shakespeare's Romeo says. Shakespeare's assumption is calling the rose by other names. Here in Frost, it is calling other things like the apple, pear, plum too by the name of a rose. Think it over. In this context, we can study Gertrude Stein's line, "A rose is a rose is a rose." If we address apples, pears, and plums as roses, do they smell as sweet? They don't, do they? Frost is always enigmatic. Many more meanings can be inferred from his poem if we dig deeper. If we humans are being called roses, why not apples or plums? Nowadays, the definition of beauty has undergone a revolutionary change. Once, fair was lovely. Now, black is beautiful. Once upon a time, delicacy and fragility were considered beautiful in a woman. Fair ladies used to faint at the drop of a hat. Now, strength is beauty. So, beauty defies definition. No color, caste, creed, nothing can determine or undermine anyone's beauty. So, metaphors are futile. For that matter, all of us are roses in the garden created by God. Thus, many meanings can be inferred. See, each creature in God's creation is charming in its own way. So, that's the charm of Robert Frost's poetry. The more you read, the more you understand. So, all said and done, let's read and enjoy this short and sweet poem. That's all for now. See you soon with yet another awesome poem. Till then, happy poetry reading.